What's up everybody, Prepared Guy here once again, and today we're taking a look at the THRUNITE Catapult Pro. Upon unboxing you'll find the manual, a nylon holster with the light inside, the light itself, a C-type charging cable, a lanyard, extra O-rings, and some extra USB port covers, and of course a 5000 mAh 3.7 volt 26650 lithium ion rechargeable battery. The Pro is made of aluminum alloy, it's IPX8 water resistant up to 2 meters, has a 1.5 meter impact rating, and weighs just over 300 grams or exactly 11 ounces with the battery on board. I'll leave the tech specs from the manual on the screen now just in case I leave out any details, so pause the video here to see those details. During my runtime test in the 2713 lumen turbo mode, the Pro ran for 9 minutes before stepping down to a 961 lumen output. Towards the end of the runtime test, it stepped down a couple more times before the battery became completely depleted for a total runtime of 1 hour and 28 minutes from turbo. And during my thermal test in the 2713 lumen turbo mode, the Pro reached a max thermal output of 132 degrees Fahrenheit or 55 degrees Celsius after 1 minute and 42 seconds of use. And during my recharge time test using a 65 watt PD charger, the Pro took 2 hours and 52 minutes to recharge from completely depleted. Now let's take a quick tour of the modes and general operation of the THRUNITE Catapult Pro. Alright guys, this is the THRUNITE Catapult Pro. You have a metal button on the side here to turn the light on and off, and you also have a little loop here for your lanyard. Then you also have your little C-type charging port that's kind of floppy here with the cover. I like to keep that nicely tucked in there so it stays IPX8 water resistant. You have a nice deep reflector in there, and then of course you have your battery on the inside, which is a nice fat 5000 milliamp 26650 3.7 volts, and that is going to give you a good amount of power for this light because this light does have over 1,000 meter throw to it. So let's jump right into it. The button pushes. You hold the button down, it's going to bring you directly into the Firefly mode. That's 0.7 lumens. And if you wanted to double click, that's going to bring you right over to the turbo mode. If you want to use the memory mode, you just click the button once. It's got a ramping kind of set up for it. So basically you hold the button down, it's got an infinity ramp. It's going to bring you down to the lowest lumen output. Hold it down again. It's going to bring you all the way up to the highest lumen output. Double click, it's going to go into turbo. Triple click, 1, 2, 3. That's going to bring you to your strobe. Turn the light off. Then if you want to do the lockout mode is pretty simple, guys. All you have to do is turn the light on. Turn the light on to the Firefly mode by holding the button down. Then when it's in the Firefly mode, you're going to hold the button down again. It's going to flash to turn off, or it's just going to turn the light off. And that's going to be locked out now, so you won't be able to turn it back on. It flashes red. Now you're going to hold the button down again to turn off the lockout mode, and that's going to bring you right into that Firefly mode again. And it does have a memory mode, so if I wanted to hold this down and ramp right there to that sweet spot that I want, I'm going to be able to turn the light off and turn the light back on. It's going to go right back into that last memorized mode. I'm also still going to be able to use the turbo, so I can double click from off, or I can actually just turn the light on to that sweet spot and then double click, and that will jump to turbo as well. When I turn the turbo off, I'm going to be able to turn the light back on again. It's going to jump right back into that last memorized mode. Same thing with the Firefly mode. You're going to hold that button down. It's going to bring you to Firefly mode if you need it, but then you turn the Firefly mode off, and then you're going to be able to press the button again. It's going to go right back to that sweet spot that you memorized. So that's really a cool feature as well. So let's take this outside and see how it does. The Catapult Pro has a max beam distance of 1,005 meters or 330 plus feet in the 2713 lumen turbo mode. It also has a max candela of 252,500 CD and features an SFT70 cool white LED coming in around the high end of 5,000K or the low end of 6,000K. Okay guys, we are outside with the Catapult Pro, and we're about 15 feet away from that little dot in front of us there. I'm going to throw this in the ramping mode for a second here. Now, it can't really go from low to high, so I have to ramp it all the way back down. That's what it looks like. We're out in the field there. This is the 100-yard test. I'm going to ramp this up slowly until you can start to see the background here. It's about a quarter of the way of the power that we have. I'm going to keep ramping it up. Ready? We're going to ramp it up higher. You can really see that's all the way up. I'm going to double click for the turbo. That's what the turbo looks like, guys, for this light. That's really, really a good spot on that light. It's crazy. Look at this. Look at, I'm going to zoom all the way out for you to that tree line back there. And that's what it looks like. Very nice. You can see that fence, like I said, 100 yards away. Excellent. You can see everything nice and clear. You can see the dirt. You can see the field over here. You can see the diamond. Nice. And that's what it looks like. 2,713 lumens. Now let's do a side-by-side beam shot comparison test. On the left, I have the Warrior X3. Throw that in the turbo mode. And then on the right, I have the Catapult Pro. And that's what these look like side by side. You can see it's a nice tight beam on the Catapult, and the Warrior X3 has a wider beam. That hot spot right there, see those hot spots side by side? That's what that looks like. Clearly there's a difference in throw. You got 600 meters versus over 1,000. So that's what that looks like. And now we're going to do a side-by-side with the Javelot Mini. The Javelot Mini is going to be on the left, and the Catapult Pro is going to be on the right. And you can see pretty close beam comparison here. Like, you could obviously tell that the Catapult's brighter, but I don't know. This Javelot Mini is doing pretty good too. Can hold its own. 1,000 lumens versus 2713, so big difference there. And that's it. That's all she wrote.
My pros and cons are as follows. First, the pros. The Catapult Pro delivers a simple and straightforward design and UI with an excellent dynamic range of outputs. As far as the cons go, the C-type charging port cover was kind of floppy, and I wish they made it better. With that said, the Catapult Pro retails for just $99.99 at regular retail price and comes with a 2-year free from defects warranty through THRUNITE. So if you're looking for a solid thrower that can compete with the rest of the best, then the THRUNITE Catapult Pro is an excellent choice. I'll leave a link down in the description. I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Prepared Guy, and until next time, guys, stay prepared.